Hi, it's Steve with Coin Stuff I Like, bringing you an ANACS submission unboxing. This one I sent in the early part of this year and got it back several weeks ago. And it's been sitting on my desk. I've been busy doing other stuff. And finally, I get to open this thing up and share it with you. So let's take a look at some coins and medals that I submitted from Gallery Mint Museum, from a Carson City Coin Press #1, and from Moonlight Mint. First up is a group of coins from a proof set from the Gallery Mint. Ron Landis Gallery Mint, which was in Eureka, Arkansas, and it was present from 1992 to 2007. And so the story behind these is that these were made from hand engraved dies. Ron Landis is a fantastic engraver and really true to the original. So they're hand engraved and screw pressed. So that was how they were made back in the day. So this is a proof set. The proof set was likely struck in the end of 2001 to the beginning of 2002 because the Gallery Mint newsletter said that they had shipped them in March, some in March, about 300 or so, several hundred is what they said, and they had about 500, a little less than 500 remaining to sell. This is in March of 2002. So maybe less than 800, maybe 750 of these proof sets. So I got it because of the flowing hair dollar, but it included these other fantastic replicas of the originals. So the first one is a half cent. It's it's copper, and that's the other thing. He used the original alloy mix, the original compositions for striking of these proofs. So beautiful proof, and coin flip. This is the half cent. And you notice it has copy on the bottom. That's one thing that Ron Landis insisted on is to counter stamp copy on the bottom of all of his reproductions. So there's the first one. The next one is the cent. Larger format, 1794 date. And there's the reverse. Just with the proof finish, it really pops out. It's really nice cameo. Copy stamped up here. This is a proof 69 decam. And that half cent was a proof 69 decam as well. All right. Next one is the half dime. So silver half dime, proof 68 decam. Just pops. Really nice. And there is the reverse. So this is the first, the cent was a Liberty cap design for the coin. This has the flowing hair. So we're getting close to my original intent. And the skinny eagle, I guess eagles were skinnier back then. Copy stamped on the wing. Next one is the $1/2 proof. 68 DKIM, and there that is. There's some stuff on the surface here. There we go. And the reverse with copy stamps right here. And then the reason I got the proof set to begin with is I have Gallery Mint flowing hair dollars for $17.94 that were the uncirculated finish from Gallery Mint. I've got a couple of those, and there were 4 obverse dies, I believe, because they're all slightly different obverses. With the obverse 1 being the proof, and there's 3 subsequent, and then there's 3 reverses, with number 1 being the proof. So I have a couple of uncirculated representatives, but I never had the proof, and so I got the proof set, which included this proof 69 DKIM flowing hair silver dollar. There it is, a little bit better. So composition was back then was 0.8924 silver, and that's what this one is, with flowing hair silver dollar die number 1, and you see copy placed here. You can tell the difference between the different dies by things like the wreath relative to the wing and the hair over here. There's other elements, but you can tell the different dies. And Cliff Bowling has a good website that goes over the various dies for these flowing hair Liberty dollars from the Gallery Mint and Ron Landis's hands. Again, hand engraved dies that are really true to the original, and a screw press. So that's the Gallery Mint segment. Then I have coins that were minted from coin press number 1 at Carson City Mint, which is now located in the Nevada State Museum. It's part of the Nevada State Museum. And so the Carson City Mint still has coin press number 1 on display, and every Saturday they do mint medals. So this was the first medals that were struck by the coin press number 1 after it was returned from Denver. It was on loan to Denver in the mid-60s. And so it came back, and it was a sort of a static exhibit, and then they got it working once again, and this is for the U.S. Centennial, and this is a Nevada production. Now, I've done a video on this as well, this particular coin, and so they did this, Nevada did this as a bicentennial commemorative, and it has this image on the reverse, which were dies made for this bicentennial. It has a CC Mint mark because it was minted in the old CC Mint and by coin press number 1. So it has a really neat design for this side, which was made for 1976. For the other side, they use, it's a metallic term, they use the original dies used in 1876 at the U.S. Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia, Nevada struck coins, or Philadelphia Mint struck them for Nevada using Nevada silver. This is in 1876, so the Comstock was really rolling at that point in time. So they got this die from the original, and they used it for the bicentennial production. So that's what's really cool about this one. Now, I've got a couple of other of these. This one here I got because it was the lowest serial number, because they produced a limited number, and this is serial number 165. 165 on these 1976 issues. And I don't know how many total were made, but the highest serial number I have is 2048. So I suspect that they likely struck at least 2,500 of these. But this one here was serial number 165. Again, why I get this is this reverse, or this particular die that was actually used in 1876. I have another coin from the coin press number 1. This one is more contemporaries, 2025. And this was struck, I observed this one being struck on 999 silver and proof 69 decam. This one here has coin press number 1. It has the dates. 1870 is because that's when Carson City Mint opened, and this coin press number 1, that was when it went into use in February of 1870, striking the first silver dollars. So it has some other information there. And the reverse metallic turn is the Nevada State Seal. And I've got a collection of other coins struck on Carson City Press number 1 with the Nevada State Seal. They've struck a number of them over time. Now this one here is $half size, because in 2016 the coin press number 1 was having problems and it needed repairs, and they found that the striking pressure to produce these $half size coins were more amenable to the longevity of coin press number 1. So pre-2016 and prior, you have dollar size coins, metals, being struck from 1976 through 2016. They're all dollar size. After 2016, they're all $half size. So that's the latest that has come from Carson City Coin Press number 1. The last set are a number of Dan Carr Moonlight Mint issues. And the first one here is, he puts this out annually. This is Clark Gruber stamped or labeled. And this is 1.5 ounces of silver. And you can see this octagon, which I love the octagon coin shape. Has Morgan's Liberty on the obverse. And this is the 2025 version in proof-like. And this came back MS70 decam. Metal turn, and this is the owl on the half moon. This is the Moonlight Mint logo. All right, very nice MS70 decam from Dan Carr. The mintage of those is 57 at the moment, and that's still available. That's still for sale on their site, on his site, Moonlight Mint site. Then there is the antiqued version of the coin. This got MS69, and there's an antique version Again, Morgan's Liberty. Just a beautiful octagon, 1.5 ounces of 999 silver. Sorry, metal turn. And there is the image, and you can pick it up now. Look at the detail, the feather detail on that owl. Really nice. Really nice. All right. The next one is another it's becoming an annual production. And these usually come out in early part of the year, January, February. And this is the St. Gaudens. I did a video on the St. Gaudens design, and I think I actually had this coin in raw at the time of that video. And I sent it off. It came back MS70 DCAM, and there is the design. It's high relief, really beautiful coin. And in my other video, I went over some of the design changes that Dan made to the original St. Gaudens design, and even some of the design changes that he's made on his own version. And the reverse is that same St. Gaudens reverse. All right, so that's an ongoing series, and that one's still available as well. So the last three Moonlight Mint coins I've shown are still available. Oh, by the way, I mentioned the proof of the octagon is 57 mintage. This one here, the antique version, has 31. Wow, that's a little mintage. The St. Gaudens has 115. There's 115 minted of these to date. And those last three, they're all still for sale on the site. Now I take that back. The proof, the octagon proof, is not for sale at this point in time. So maybe a final mintage of 57 on those, which is really low. This one here is an Ike. This is overstruck on a copper nickel Ike from 71 through 78. And this is, I sent this one in. I got another one. And I think I've shown the Ike before. But my copper nickel was at MS69. I managed to get a 70 with this new one. And it is pretty cool. There's some stuff on there. $19.79. So I mentioned in the prior video that I had asked Dan if he would do a 79 because he's done a 70 and he's done a 75. And I said, well, you know, we have 70 through 78, you know, using the U.S. Mint and the Moonlight Mint. And now he's made through 79. So, sorry about that. That's out of, there it is, a little bit better focus. All right, MS70. And the last one to show you, that one, the mintage is 222, still for sale on the site. The last one is, it's under his category of Hard Times tokens. This is called the Dragon's Revenge. A 999 silver, got MS70. And the reason I got this is, and I've done videos on my Pastrucci St. George Slaying the Dragon design, which appears on British coins and also some of Dan Carr's coins. It's a really cool dynamic image St. George slaying the dragon. Well, this one here, I'm adding this to that Pastrucci design collection that I have of British coins and Moonlight Mint coins and a few others. But this one here has this this humongous dragon just evil eyeing St. George here for slaying the little dragon. So I got this one. There are only 100 of these and they're no longer for sale. And it has the Moonlight Mint logo on the reverse. So there you have it. It's a pretty nice submission. I got to fill out my flowing hair dollar, which I have no U.S. Mint flowing hair dollars. Maybe someday I'll get one, $17.95. But I got the commemorative from the U.S. Mint recently. I have Moonlight Mint, and I have now some representative from Gallery Mint Museum, including the proof, and then some uncirculateds. I did a prior video. I'll put the description of that in the description of this video. Also, the coin press number 1, it was nice to get an even lower serial number on that 1976, using the 1876 die. So it was nice to get that, and then also keep the coin press number 1 current with the 2025 with the Nevada State seal, and then some really nice Moonlight Mint to keep my collections going there, but also get that MS70 on the copper nickel Ike. So thank you for watching. Remember, buy stuff you like, but be smart about what you buy. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.